let's have a raise of hands. Who thinks they know what we do? Yes. Karate or taekwondo, yes. Jiu-jitsu, yes. Martial arts. Okay, perfect. So yes, we teach all of these things. The main thing that we aim to teach you is character development. So the way that we improve your character is through our martial arts program. So essentially, we give you the tools to live happy and successful lives as adults, right? So we aim to improve your confidence, your conduct, and your concentration. As an academy, between us, all our instructors, we have 40 different black belts, and we have just shy of 130 years of teaching experience. There's a focus of our session today. There's a reason why we're here. So as a group, I want you to work together, and I want you to try and figure what that out is at the end of our session today. When I shout the word freeze, you're going to jump up as fast as you can as a group, hands behind your back, and shout yes sir really loud. Ready? Freeze!
So we've been going into schools recently in both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, delivering school assemblies, which is a great opportunity for us to sort of work with premium schools and sort of make learning fun for kids, showcase what we do in our dojos, how we build character within the dojos. Obviously we're reaching out to a wider audience for us, so it's a great way of sort of outreaching and giving kids the opportunity to then come and experience a little bit of what we do in the dojo, and then they have the opportunity to then come and see for themselves in the dojo. But it's been really greatly received by all the schools that we've worked with. So we've worked with schools in Dubai now, 5 schools in Dubai, which have been tremendous. We've already been booked up by them to return as well. So the feedback's been really positive for the kids, and they really enjoy themselves. It's something that's a little bit different as opposed to sitting in a normal, mundane, boring assembly. But they're sort of working with us, being active, having fun, but taking some real lessons away from it as well, which is really important for us. So the children that we've been targeting with our assemblies is anyone really from year 1 right through to sort of year 7, year 8. So we're going right through primary and up into sort of the lower levels of secondary. So basically key stage 1 to all the way through to key stage 3.
At the assemblies, typically we have the same structure at every school, at every assembly that we do. So it starts with a quick introduction, and we actually ask the kids what they think that we teach, and we get the typical answer of karate, taekwondo, martial arts. And yes, we say we are a martial arts academy, but we say that we're there to basically introduce them into our character development program, and how essentially we can set young people such as themselves up to live happy and successful lives as adults. Once we've done the speech on who we are and what we do, we show them a quick video which gives them an insight into what we do here at our character development centre, so that they can see that it isn't just martial arts focused. Once that's done, we then tell the kids that, look, we've got a focus of our session today, but we want them to really focus on what they're being taught, and we want them to tell us at the end what the main reason as to why we were at the school for. We then get them up, we get them moving, we split them into groups, get them with their instructor. Their instructor goes through techniques, that goes through self-defense, pad work, board breaking. We try and get some leadership stuff in there as well, so we try and get some kids up and almost standing in front of their peers, and even if it's just telling their friends to do some star jumps, you know, it's introducing them into that leadership side of things. Once that's done, before we bring the groups back together, we then split them off and they do mat chats with their instructors. The mat chat is always the same. It was always based around teamwork or healthy friendships. Like I said, that's typically the main character aspect that schools want us to focus on. Once that's done, we bring all the kids back together in one big group. We do a self-control test where they sit there nice and quietly for 1 or 2 minutes. We then hand out our vouchers, so they can use these vouchers and redeem them for a introduction class worth 199 dirhams. We've had quite a few students use these. We see them coming into the reception here in Dubai, and we're seeing slowly them start to come into Abu Dhabi as well. And after that, we do a sort of a close to the assembly and hand them back to the teachers, and 99% of the time, all the kids walk away really, really happy, which is amazing to see.
Basically, during the assemblies, I try to keep it simple. I try to keep the convo brief with the children's. I try to make all of them participate at the same time, engage with me, and just have a fun maximum as possible, but at the same time keep the concentration focus and work hard and with diligence and responsibilities as well. After that, I used to teaching some combinations and techniques and try to variate that kind of combinations and techniques and combining striking skills with groundwork as well. It's a great and huge experience. I try to enjoy maximum as I can as well, because that's my mission, that's my purpose and my passion.
Generally, I don't have any problems with connecting with kids because I can get down on their level. So whatever energy they feed me, I feed off them as well. So with the younger kids, I would say my approach would be a bit lighter, a bit more fun, a bit more engaging, just generally because their attention span is a bit smaller. They can't really focus like for a long period of time. So if I'm giving a match at, the match at needs to be 1 minute. Nothing longer, just because of their focus. And I would basically try and incorporate different aspects. So fitness, do some techniques, combinations. So always moving from one point to the next point, and then also getting feedback from them. What would you guys like to do? Are you guys having fun? Shout for me. Let's make a lot of noise. So basically just try and get them interactive as much as possible, because as soon as we slow down or ask them to sit down, their attention tends to drift off. And then with the bigger ones, with the older ones, I can basically be nice and hard with them, focus on their technique a bit more, because they are able to handle the pressure.
I think the main thing I do take away from each school is just kind of being open to so many different kids, all ages, all nationalities, all cultures. I think it does teach you a lot with the way you approach these lessons, because the way you approach them with the younger kids might not be the same how you approach them with the older kids. And the younger kids definitely need a bit more of a structure in their lessons, and I could definitely see that in the schools, because here in the dojos they kind of know to go and sit in their marks, get ready for class. But when you go to a school, they're not as used to how we take our martial arts lesson. So you have to be a bit more structured and make things clear from the get-go so they know what to expect. I would like for them to come out of this session learning so many new things, I know in a very short period of time, but I would love for them to come out of it having learned a lot of things and kind of getting a small insight in how a martial art class is like. And also I would wish for them to kind of take a break, because we do it in schools, and sometimes schoolwork can get a little bit tiring, so at least, you know, it gives them that boost of energy so that once they go back to the classes, they're all ready for the rest of the lessons.
The sort of feedback that we get from the school teachers is that they love the fact that it's not just sport, it's the whole behind the scenes with the character development and the building of those healthy friendships, and we focus on character traits by using martial arts. So, I think some of the teachers are wowed by it, and the fact that we can go into any premium school in the UAE and say, what character trait are you having challenges with? And we can say, you know what, we'll come into your school, we'll do an assembly and we'll help you with that character trait, regardless of what it is. I think that's something that's very unique for us to be able to offer, as well as giving back to educational communities as well. We try and have a healthy black belt community here in the dojo. We want to make sure that all the communities in the schools are following the way that we try and have our community. And just giving back to the schools and the kids and giving them that sort of aspect of character development is key for us.
All right, so we hope you've enjoyed the session with us today. Can you please give yourselves one big massive round of applause? You've all done so well today. We'd like to thank you for being so focused in our session today. Now, to test to see how focused you were, what was the reason as to why we are here today? What was the main focus? Yeah, teamwork, that's right. All of you today, especially when you're breaking the boards, the support that you gave each other was fantastic. Why do we bow? To show respect. We bow to show respect. Everyone feet together, chariot. And kunye, us. Who are we? Well done, fantastic.